Alright, welcome back everyone. Today we're diving into something incredibly important, how to prepare a bankable business plan for your nonprofit. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Ugh, business plans, right? But trust me, this is the backbone of your nonprofit. It's like the blueprint for a house. Without it, you're just building on sand. So, let's kick things off with the first point, the executive summary. This is where you outline your mission and goals. It's your chance to grab attention. You want to draft it and then share it for feedback.
So what exactly should we include in the executive summary? Is it just a bunch of buzzwords or?
Great question. Think of it as your elevator pitch, but on paper. You want to be clear and concise. Imagine you're at a party and someone asks you what your nonprofit does. You wouldn't ramble on for ages, right? You'd give them the highlights. So include your mission statement, the problem you're addressing, and your goals. It's like setting the stage for a play. You want the audience to be intrigued from the get-go.
Oh, right. So it's like when you're trying to convince your mates to watch a movie. You've got to sell it to them in two sentences or they'll just zone out.
Exactly. Now moving on to the second point, market analysis. This is where you research community needs. You can conduct a quick survey among friends or even your local community. It's like being a detective. What do people really need?
So how do you even start with that? Do you just ask them random questions or is there a method to it?
Good point. You want to be strategic. Think about what specific issues your nonprofit aims to tackle. For instance, if you're focusing on homelessness, you might ask questions about local resources or what people feel is lacking in support services. It's like gathering intel before a big mission.
Wow, that's super interesting. It's like being a social scientist or something. But what if people don't respond? What if they're just not interested?
That's a valid concern. If you're not getting responses, try different approaches. Maybe host a small community event or use social media to reach a wider audience. It's all about finding the right channel to connect with people. Think of it like fishing. Sometimes you need to change your bait to catch the right fish.
Haha, I love that analogy. So what's next after the market analysis?
Next up is programs and services. This is where you detail what you're offering. You want to consider what unique program you could create that no one else is offering. It's like being a chef, you want to create a dish that stands out on the menu.
Oh, I see. So it's about being innovative, right? If everyone's doing soup kitchens, maybe you could do something like a mobile food pantry or a cooking class for the homeless.
Exactly. That's the spirit. Think outside the box. Now let's talk about the marketing strategy. This is where you outline your promotional efforts. You could create a social media post about your nonprofit's mission.
So what kind of stuff should I include in that post? Just the mission statement or?
You want to make it engaging. Share a story or a testimonial that highlights the impact of your work. It's like storytelling. You want to draw people in and make them feel connected to your cause.
Oh, that's cool. So it's like when you see those heartwarming videos online that just make you want to donate, right?
Exactly. Now let's move on to financial projections. This is where you provide a budget. You can use templates available online to start your financial planning.
Budgeting sounds a bit scary. What if I mess it up?
It can be daunting, but remember, it's a living document. Start with estimates and adjust as you go. Think of it like planning a road trip. You might not know exactly how much gas you'll need, but you can make a good guess based on the distance.
Haha, I love that. So it's all about being flexible, right?
Absolutely. Finally, we have the appendices. This is where you attach relevant documents, like letters of support from potential partners.
Oh, wow. So it's like having a cheerleading squad for your nonprofit?
Exactly. You want to show that you have community backing. It adds credibility to your plan.
This is all so fascinating. So just to recap, a solid business plan is crucial for attracting funding, right?
Spot on. And join us next time as we explore how to secure funds for your projects. It's going to be a game changer.